Greetings, everyone, and a warm welcome. In this video lecture, I will discuss the topic Kothari Education Commission, 1964 to 66, with reference to contribution to teacher education. Let us try to understand the various recommendations of Kothari Education Commission, 1964 to 66. The Kothari Education Commission, officially known as the Indian Education Commission, 1964 to 66, was a landmark initiative in the field of education in India. The commission, chaired by Dr. Daulat Singh Kothari, was appointed by the Government of India to comprehensively review the state of education and make recommendations for its improvement. The Commission's report, commonly known as the Kothari Commission Report, had a profound impact on shaping the educational policies and structures in India. The Commission submitted 692-page report in 29 June 1966 to the Education Minister of India. The report was entitled as Education and National Development. Education and National Objectives. 1. Increasing productivity. Science education. The Kothari Commission recognized the importance of scientific knowledge and technological advancements in increasing productivity. It recommended a focus on science education to equip students with the skills needed for scientific and technological progress. Work experience and vocationalization of education. The Commission stressed the need for practical exposure through work experience and the vocationalization of education. This was aimed at preparing students for the demands of the workforce and fostering a connection between education and the world of work. Improvement of scientific and technological education and research. The Commission advocated for improvements in scientific and technological education, emphasizing the significance of research in these fields. It recognized that a strong foundation in these areas is vital for national progress. 2. Social and national integration. Common school system. The Kothari Commission recommended the establishment of a common school system, emphasizing the importance of uniform educational standards and opportunities for all children, irrespective of their socio-economic background. Social service. The Commission highlighted the role of education in instilling a sense of social responsibility. Social service activities were seen as a means to promote community engagement and contribute to the betterment of society. Cultural elements. To foster national integration, the Commission emphasized the inclusion of cultural elements in the curriculum, such as the study of mother tongue, literature, history of India, music, dance, etc. This was seen as a way to promote a shared cultural identity. 3. Education and modernization. Awakening of curiosity. The Commission stressed the importance of nurturing curiosity among students, encouraging them to question, explore, and engage critically with the world around them. Development of proper interests, attitudes, and values. Education was viewed as a means to develop proper interests, attitudes, and values among students. This included an emphasis on ethical values, civic responsibility, and a positive outlook towards society. 4. Character building. Honesty, respect, truthfulness, compassion, and civic sense. The Kothari Commission recognized the role of education in character building. It emphasized the inculcation of values such as honesty, respect for others, truthfulness, compassion, and a sense of civic responsibility. 5. Education for social, moral, and spiritual values, religious and moral instruction. The Commission acknowledged the role of education in imparting religious and moral instruction. It recognized the significance of nurturing a sense of morality and spirituality among students. Kothari Education Commission's views on education and national objectives were comprehensive, encompassing not only academic aspects but also the holistic development of individuals. The Commission's recommendations aim to create an education system that would contribute to the intellectual, cultural, and moral growth of students, aligning their learning experiences with the needs of a rapidly changing society. Key recommendations of the Kothari Education Commission. The key recommendations of the Commission covered various aspects of education and were instrumental in shaping subsequent policies. Here are the key recommendations in detail. 1. Common school system. The Commission proposed the establishment of a common school system to ensure uniform educational standards and opportunities for all children, irrespective of their socio-economic background. 2. Universalization of elementary education. The Commission emphasized the need for compulsory and universal elementary education. It recommended policies and measures to make primary education accessible to all children. 3. Curriculum reforms. The curriculum was to be restructured to make it more relevant and contemporary. The Commission stressed the importance of including practical, vocational, and life-oriented subjects. 4. 10 plus 2 plus 3 education structure. The Kothari Commission recommended the adoption of a 10 plus 2 plus 3 structure for education, dividing it into 10 years of school education, 2 years of intermediate education, and 3 years of undergraduate education. 5. Vocationalization of education. The Commission advocated for the integration of vocational education into the secondary school curriculum. This was aimed at preparing students for the demands of the workforce and promoting skill development. 6. Improvement of scientific and technological education and research. Recognizing the importance of science and technology, the Commission recommended improvements in scientific and technological education. It also emphasized the need for research in these fields. 7. Teacher education and training. The Commission focused on the quality of teachers, recommending improvements in teacher education and training programs. It advocated for pre-service and in-service training to enhance the skills and professionalism of teachers. 8. Language policy. The Commission recognized the linguistic diversity in India and recommended a flexible language policy. It emphasized the use of the mother tongue as the medium of instruction in the early years of education. 9. Examination reforms. The Commission proposed reforms in the examination system to reduce the emphasis on rote learning. It aimed to encourage a more comprehensive evaluation of students' understanding and analytical abilities. 10. Adult education. The Commission underscored the importance of adult education programs to eradicate illiteracy among the adult population. It recommended initiatives for continuing education and lifelong learning. 11. Cultural elements in education. To foster national integration, the Commission recommended the inclusion of cultural elements in the curriculum. This included the study of mother tongue, literature, history of India, music, dance, and other cultural aspects. Contribution to teacher education by Kothari Education Commission. 1. Recognition of the importance of teacher education. The Kothari Commission acknowledged the quality of education depends on the quality of teachers. The present position regarding the supply of trained teachers is highly unsatisfactory. 2. Improvement of teacher education programs. The Commission recommended a thorough review and restructuring of teacher education programs. It emphasized the need for standardization, quality enhancement, and relevance to the evolving educational landscape. 3. Duration and structure of teacher education programs. The Kothari Commission proposed the courses in teacher training institutions should be of at least 2 years duration. The aim should be to raise the standard of teacher training. 4. Curriculum development for teacher training. The Commission advocated for a balanced and comprehensive curriculum in teacher training institutions. It recommended the curriculum of teacher training institutions should be designed to include general education, specialized education, and practical training. 5. In-service training for teachers. Recognizing the need for continuous professional development, the Commission stated, in-service courses for secondary teachers should be established. Such courses should be of 3 months duration and should be held in the vacation period. 6. Quality assurance mechanisms. The Kothari Commission emphasized the establishment of quality assurance mechanisms for teacher training institutions. It recommended there should be a statutory body for the control of teacher training institutions. 7. Integration of practical training. The Commission stressed the integration of practical training in teacher education, stating opportunities for practice teaching should be increased and made as effective as possible. 8. Role of teacher in national integration. The Kothari Commission recognized the role of teachers in promoting national integration, asserting teachers should regard the promotion of national integration as an essential part of their work. Thank you, everyone. If you're passionate about education and teacher training, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel Education and Teacher Education at Shokeen Bilal.